I was watching a podcast with you on another show recently, and you were saying that when you ultimately left ECW, you took the character with you on the road to the Independence, and it caused you some trouble. Do you want to tell people about that? Pretty interesting. The guy that didn't want to use for matches, then suddenly he's performing as himself, and then it's a problem.
Yeah. So, the word got out that I had left ECW, and then my phone started ringing. People, and naturally, and it happened to, all the guys that were at ECW, their phone starts ringing, and people want to start booking them, and it happened to me.
Yep.
And I started taking bookings, and I guess after a month or so of working some shots as Chubby Dudley in Jersey and Philly, um, I was working during the day at a local pizza shop in where I grew up in Upper Darby, Pennsylvania, right outside of Philly. And the phone rings one day, and I pick it up. I'm like, "Hey, DNC Pizza." And I hear, "Yeah, is this Bay?" I'm like, "Yeah, who's this?" Taz. I'm like, Taz. I'm like, "What? What's up?" And he's like, "We need to have a talk." I said, "Okay." He's like, "Are you doing our gimmick on the Indies?" I said, "What do you mean our gimmick?" He's like, "That's our gimmick. We own the gimmick. You can't do it." I said, "Well, that's kind of fucked up." I said, "All right, you want to talk?" I'm like, "Can we just please talk?" I said, "I would love to talk." I said, "Taz, all I wanted was a shot. It's all I wanted." I said, "I was never given a shot." I said, I've been there for a year and a half. Everything you guys have thrown at me, I've taken. Everything you hit me with, I've taken. And I haven't complained once. Not once. I'm thankful and grateful, but I just wanted a shot." He said, "Yeah, well, you're out. You're gone. You left. You can't do the gimmick anymore on the Indies. If I find out you're doing it, I'm going to come to a show and I'm going to stretch your ass." I was like,
Jesus,
"Okay." I was like, "All right." So I stopped doing the gimmick.
that's very strange, isn't it?
The funny thing is, it's strange. And at first, I was taken back. I'm like, that's kind of fucked up, but
You
like I get
you
it
rang your
because
job. You
yeah,
rang your job to say that. That is fucking madness.
but as a promoter too at the time, I get it because I would have fucking done the same thing for a gimmick that I created. So I totally get it, and that was 96, so 27 years ago. I have not spoken to Taz since, and one of these days we're
You're
gonna
gonna cross
like
paths, man.
we're gonna cross paths at a convention, and I just wanna like put my hand out and shake his hand and laugh about it and see if he even remembers it because it's fucking hysterical. It's really
It's
a fucking
hilarious.
hysteric. Yeah, it's fucking hysterical. Like you know, yeah,
I don't think he'll even remember, Matt.
probably
He
not.
probably will, I suppose, when you bring it up. But it's hilarious. So he obviously had a lot of power in
Oh
ECW then as
yeah.
well around that. Yeah.
I mean, you figure it was it was kind of like if Paulie was the Godfather, um, Taz and Dreamer were like the Godfather's I guess sergeants you could say, the seconds in command.